We're making a curry. I don't think it's anything too traditional, but it's super easy, and I always make it wherever I go. I checked into the London hotel, and they were like, your room's going to be like a 30-minute wait. And I was like, oh, that's fine. They were like, yeah, we think you'll be pleased. We're just sorting something out. And I was a bit like, oh, I like surprises. Like, that's kind of cool. And then I checked in. I'll show you the photo. And the balcony, when you look out the view, it's a big Bridgerton board on Sunset.
He's zooming in. That's amazing.
It's funny, right?
How exciting.
So exciting. Really grateful. For me, it was simply, getting an amazing role and amazing material. And it is a really beautiful love story. And that was my priority. I was so excited to bring that side of it to life. And I didn't really think of anything else surrounding it. I was just doing kind of the craft and the work and being on set and filming. And, of course, it was amazing looking on the monitors and seeing shots. And it's me, like a South Indian girl, as the leading lady. I think a part of me was quite scared of kind of owning the fact that, yeah, I am representing a minority. And I think it would be quite naive of me to think I'm just an actress. Because for me to think that is to think that the problem's been solved and that we are in an industry and in a world that is where it's completely normalised, and we're far from it, because we are having these conversations and it's important to have these conversations, but the goal is hopefully in 20 years time it won't even be as
we
groundbreaking.
don't even need the conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What have you learnt so far about this game?
I think just being really honest with yourself and just trusting your own instincts. I think that has proven to help me a lot anyway. Otherwise you're just constantly looking at the next person, comparing yourself, not really focusing on you and your own work. I think it helps me having more life experience, just like meeting different people, exploring, just kind of putting myself in situations where I learnt life lessons, I guess. I think as an actor it's important to just always go back to your personal life experiences and your own emotional journey rather than something out of a textbook.
What are you putting here? What's this?
This is black mustard seeds, so you'll hear them, they'll start popping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I failed at everything in school. It was just my attention span, awful at maths, all of that kind of stuff. Just had no interest, and my brother would force me and sit me down, bless him, and get me to revise, get me to study. He tried so hard and I just had zero interest in it. I was very stubborn in that sense. If I didn't like it, then I just wouldn't do it.
And where do you want to be in 5 years from now?
Sounds really cheesy, but I do just want to be happy and content. I think if you depend on I'm only going to be happy if I get this or I get that job or I have that house or I have this or I have that.
Or I'm with that person.
And we all do it. I think it's a very human trait. I was always like that as a teenager, to be honest. I went to an all-girls school. And it was always stupid things like, oh, if I had a pair of hair straighteners, or if I did this, then I'll be happy. Or if I have MSN or something, then I'll be happy. But yeah, it's weird where that comes from. But I feel like I've kind of stopped that now.
Good for you.
I'm a little bit, I think I'm more content. There we go. Voila!
Voila!
Voila! Well, I think
We done?
pretty much this needs to just simmer for a bit, but I'll start putting rice in bowls.
Let's let it simmer for a bit. Looks gorgeous.
We've seen such a really positive feedback of people seeing people that look like me and Charitha on this show. We all have a voice to represent, and we all have the power to not make a change, but to speak for other people. And I think that's something I've never addressed in my life until kind of dipping my toes a bit further in this industry, I guess. Ta-da! There we go.
Lovely. Thank you.
Gosh, of course. it's scary.
Yeah.
Like in a nice way, scary. It feels like there's nothing stopping you, and you can just keep going downhill, like on a bike, and it speeding forward. And it's that, like when you're on the swing, that stomach kind of feeling. It's a nice, scary feeling because there's nothing to stop you. So yeah.
So the world is your oyster.
Okay. Yeah.
It must feel
I
like
guess
that
so.
right now, though.
A little bit,
Out
yeah.
here. It's exciting
Yeah.
time for you. Really brilliant. So Bridgerton.
To Bridgerton. Yeah. Nice to meet you guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.